A big night at a great venue, the Parc des Princes, here in the French capital, Paris. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary position is Lee Dixon. And we're ready for UEFA Champions League group stage action tonight. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Real Madrid.
Yeah, the long road to the final starts here in game one. Always think that if you win your home games and don't lose your away games, you've got a good chance of progressing.
Team looks like this. They are, of course, a club in their current guise who believe that possession is 9/10 of the law.
Well, and they're very, very good at it, aren't they? They have the ball for most of the game. But in order to do that, you have to have great passes of the ball, but you also have to have the movement. Watch how much movement they have today. Off the ball, it's incredible. And when they get the ball around the box, they seem to never, ever lose it and create chance after chance.
Dissect the Real Madrid side, and they are a team, Lee, known for their aggressive high pressing.
Well, absolutely, that takes a lot of hard work, a lot of organisation, force the opposition to make early passes. The weakness of it, if you beat the high press, you can get exposed at the back.
It's the opening match day, Champions League group stage, match day 1 underway. Di Maria now. In possession, Marcelo. The ball with Luka Modric. Gareth Bale. Can he make this move count? Toni Kroos. Marquinhos with the block. Di Maria.
Well, it was an incredible achievement winning the Champions League last season. And they'll be very, very confident they can go deep in this competition this time round. They'll need to ride their luck at times, but they've got top players, they really have. And the expectations at this club are huge. Going to be...
And Bale slips it through. Well, let's see, does he mean business? Not a particularly strong challenge. Hazard! That will give them quite the lift. An early opening goal lead.
Well, you always want to start quickly, and there's certainly a quick start there. What a finish. Well, let's see that strike again. First time is always very, very difficult to strike a ball. The timing has to be right, the technique has to be right, but above all, you have to concentrate on the ball as it's coming to you. You know you're not going to take a touch. Concentration is everything.
So underway again with Real Madrid in front. Verratti, Thiago Silva, Mbappe with it. Here's Mbappe, Di Maria, beautifully timed. Marcelo, Toni Kroos, Casemiro, Hazard on the ball. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Bale! And he's gone and scored for Real Madrid.
Well, that's what Real Madrid do. They put you under pressure and you normally crumble. Well, just look at this cross, Derek. It's all about the ball in the box. It's a brilliant effort and it's a great goal to boot.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? Well, a second goal for them here. Verratti now. Idrissa Gueye. Mbappe with it. It's an excellent attack from PSG, but will there be an end product? Neymar. Kylian Mbappe. And this would reduce the deficit. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. An abundance of space. Into the centre by Hazard. Well, clattered away. Verratti now. This is Neymar. Marquinhos. And now Gueye. Di Maria now. They've given it away. Modric with options around him. It is a decent-looking attack here. Casemiro. Gareth Bale. Clattered away. Now, what can he do here? Useful-looking ball. And it's Hazard's cross. Joy for the Merengues. Real Madrid have scored.
Well, they pushed and pushed. They tested and tested, and they got their reward. Let's have another look at this. He wasn't expecting the ball, but when it comes to him, he chooses early to volley it. What a finish.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. In possession, Marcelo. Well, I can remember watching PSG when they didn't have the attached glamour that is part of the story now. It's always intriguing watching them in the Champions League these days, Lee.
Well, it is when they're in a position to go out really and buy any player they want. That does not give you an advantage, especially when it comes to winning your own league, but also in the Champions League as well.
Corner for Real Madrid. Corner kick delivery from Toni Kroos. And clears his lines. And Jovic now. Rafael Varane in danger of giving it away here. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. Idrissa Gueye. Verratti. I must say, no shortage of space. Well, can he make this move count? Clattered away. And that is that for the first half here in the French capital. Well, this man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Lee.
Well, if he plays like that in the second half, we're in for a real treat. He's scored, he's direct, creative, and he unnerves defenders.
It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day 1, underway. Not a particularly strong challenge. Hazard! That will give them quite the lift. An early opening goal lead.
Well, you always want to start quickly, and there's certainly a quick start there.
He might be able to profit from the wide position. Bale! And he's gone and scored for Real Madrid.
Well, that's what Real Madrid do. They put you under pressure and you normally crumble.
Useful looking ball. And it's Azar's cross. Joy for the merengues. Real Madrid have scored.
Well, they pushed and pushed. They tested and tested and they got their reward.
And so the second half is underway. They took quite the thrashing in that first 45. Can they turn things around now? Marcelo. Azar on the ball. Well, far from the cross he had in mind. Goal kick it is. So, a Real Madrid corner. Cross with the corner. No keeper will mind that sort of corner. Marcelo. Luka Jovic. And it might be Toni Kroos. Corner given to Real Madrid. And fired over by Kroos. And he's headed it in!
Well, here's the replay. I always tell young defenders to stop the cross, and this is why. When the ball comes in, it's perfect. And the ball ends up in the back of the net. Great header.
And the goal that was scored, well worth another look, Lee. Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Mbappe with it. Making progress is Kylian Mbappe. Under Herrera. This is Varane. Toni Kroos. Well, that is a defender's job to come to the rescue. A good-looking move. Bernat. Well, let's see what he has in store for them. Bernat. Here's Marquinhos. Here is Juan Bernat. Here's Mbappe. And cleared away. Corner awarded to PSG. Fired in by Neymar. And a half-baked clearance. A case of foiling the opposition by whatever means. It's one corner after another at the moment. Corner given to PSG. And he's fired over the corner. Can they slot it home? And Gay. Mbappe. Crossing possibilities. Benzema. This is Kroos. And on the ball, Sarabia. Genuinely thought they might cash in on that occasion, but haven't been able to do so. And he's knocked it out of play, so a throw-in is the decision. Substitution it is for PSG. And now Gay. No foul, PSG advantage. Idrissa Gay. Herrera. Inspirational goalkeeping from Thibaut Courtois.
That's what he's there for. Keep the ball out the net. Brilliant.
And a deep ball in. Not messing around with that clearance. Hazard. Marcelo. Modric. 10 minutes left for play in this match. Here it. Marco Asensio to feed it through. Speculative ball fired to the near post. They've given it away. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Now Casemiro. Benzema. Excellent block by Thiago Silva. Can they put it away? And the danger cleared. And Marco Asensio. Here is Marco Asensio. Will he play it in? It's been aimed towards the front post. And it's come off the keeper. And just the 1 minute left in normal time here. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. He's just a thorough reader of the game, and there we saw it. And now Gay. The ball with Luka Modric. In possession, Marcelo. Well, now it is final, and Real Madrid will be wondering where it went awry tonight. A terrible start to their Champions League campaign.
It's not a disaster, it's only game one. They can't afford any more slip-ups. That result will eat away at the players until game two comes along.